Today we're test driving the all-new Honda Civic Si. The model we're in is the 4-door model and is equipped with a manual transmission. You'll notice that we have a full tank of fuel, and on this full tank, our fuel range is estimated to be 519 kilometers before we run completely out of fuel. You'll also notice we have our trip meter on the screen here, and it currently reads 0. We're going to be driving this over the week and see how many kilometers we complete, and after that we'll head to the gas station to see how much it costs to fill up, so stay tuned. We just spent the last 29 kilometers driving at highway speeds, and the lowest fuel economy we've been able to achieve is 5.5 liters per 100 kilometers. We just spent the week testing the Civic Si, and we have some numbers here we'd like to share with you. As you can see, we've driven a total of 346 kilometers, and our remaining fuel range is 215 kilometers. You'll also notice we have less than a half tank of fuel left, and our average fuel economy, according to the vehicle, is rated at 7.4 liters per 100 kilometers. My driving conditions have been pretty basic. I haven't had the air conditioning on at all, but I have had the sound system on the whole time. Also worth noting is I did around 60% of my driving in the city and 40% on the highway, just to give you an idea of how I got the numbers that I did. You'll notice we're at the fuel station right now, and we're going to fill it back up, and based on that we'll do some calculations to get a better idea of how much you can actually spend on a full tank of fuel, as well as your actual fuel economy based on my driving. As you can see, we spent $28.98 to fill up 26.3 liters of fuel at a fuel cost of $109.9 per liter. As you just saw, we spent $29 to fill up 26.3 liters of fuel at a fuel cost of $109.9 per liter. Also worth noting is the Civic Si's fuel capacity is 46.9 liters or 12.4 gallons. What we're going to do now is we'll calculate our kilometers per liter number to get an idea of how many kilometers you can travel on every liter of fuel. To do that, we'll take the 346 kilometers that we've driven so far and divide it by the 26.3 liters of fuel that we filled up. So 346 kilometers divided by 26.3 liters gives us 13.2 kilometers per liter. That means on every liter of fuel, you can expect 13.2 kilometers of driving. What we're going to do now is we'll calculate our actual fuel range based on my driving. To do that, we'll take the 13.2 kilometers per liter number that we achieved and multiply it by 46.9 liters, which is the fuel capacity of the Civic Si. So 13.2 kilometers per liter multiplied by 46.9 liters gives us 619 kilometers. That means on a full tank of fuel, based on my driving, you can expect 619 kilometers of driving. Now what we're going to do is we'll calculate our cost per kilometer. To do that, we'll take the $29 that we filled up for and divide it by the 346 kilometers that we drove. So $29 divided by 346 kilometers gives us 0.08. That means every kilometer in the Civic Si costs us 8 cents. And finally, let's calculate the cost of a full tank of fuel. First, let's do it for Toronto, Canada, where the fuel price is 109.9 cents per liter. So 109.9 cents per liter multiplied by the fuel capacity of the Civic Si, which is 46.9 liters, gives us $51.54. That means a full tank of fuel, if you were to fill up in Toronto, Canada, would cost you $51.54 Canadian. Now let's cross the border into Detroit, USA, where the fuel price is $2 per gallon. So $2 per gallon multiplied by the Civic Si's fuel capacity, which is 12.4 gallons, gives us $24.80. That means a full tank of fuel, if you were to fill up in Detroit, USA, would cost you $24.80 US.